So going on to our next topic. James, our good friend James, and our good friend Zach wanted us to talk about the Panthers. James wanted to talk about the Panthers. Zach wanted to talk about why can't we get any fucking offensive linemen. It's a great question.
Both good topics.
So the question is, are the Panthers still legit? Now I want a Patriots take on this first. Are the Panthers still legit?
From a neutral party, the Panthers are still legit because their defense is still legit. Only thing I can say is Sam Darnold had a bad game against the Eagles, and I thought against the Cowboys they had a bad game in the front seven. Mm-hmm. That's it. I mean, it's going to happen. They're still really young. They're really young. You like to mention average age 24,
right?
That's really young.
Yeah.
They have a second-year NFL coach, really young. So there's a lot of those things that they just need to get over. Their quarterback has been in the league a few years, but he's still really young. Mm-hmm. He's still prone to mistakes. So it's just a few things here and there they got to clean up. Other than that, you can just look at it. Their defense is still top 5 in literally every meaningful statistical category. They're top 5 in number 1 in yards allowed passing, number 1 in interceptions still. They're third in a couple other things. So, I mean, their defense is still good enough to keep them as what I expected to be probably a wild card team. So, yeah, I don't think they're overrated. I think they're just as good as they were a few weeks ago when they were 3-0. So, one thing someone did mention, though, and it's probably BS, but it did happen last year and a few years ago. For some reason, you guys like to go on these little losing streaks. And they're not like getting blown out losing streaks, but, you know, what happened to the Eagles, y'all shouldn't have lost. You really outplayed them. Just a couple of bad mistakes.
Right.
You really outplayed them other than the mistakes. If y'all start doing that again, y'all are cursed. Because I think the losing streak thing has happened for a couple seasons in a row. And if y'all lost 2 in a row here, I don't know who you play next week. You need to get a fucking win. If you lose 3 in a row, I'm thinking you're cursed, man. I really am. There's something weird about if y'all lose your first game, you got to lose a couple more. Yeah. I don't know.
Alan brought that up, by the way.
Alan. There's a great point, Alan. They do tend to lose a bunch in a row. So if you guys can avoid that, you'll be fine. But I think it's an overreaction to say that they're in trouble. Like, you're fine. It's okay. And on top of all that, the injuries were kind of a factor as well. Christian McCaffrey, one of the best overall players in the game, still out. I know he's probably could come back next week from what it sounds like. He almost played.
Yeah, he did.
Against the Eagles, so he should be good next week. J.C. Horn's a big loss. You got Gilmore, but he won't be back until after week 6. He's on IR. So you guys got a lot to look forward to down the season when you get healthier. I don't know how long Shaq's out. But that's a big loss because Shaq's having an awesome start to this season, man. He's kicking ass. Mm-hmm. So injuries don't help it either. So that's something that'll fix over time when they get healthy. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, they're fine. If people are overreacting, it's not a big deal.
I really hope this curse isn't a thing.
I shouldn't have said curse, but, you know.
Trust me, before Alan even said it, I knew it. I felt it coming. But anyway, being a Panther fan, that was a very disappointing loss because we should have won that game. Not easily, but we had the win locked up. Yeah. And I love Matt Rule. I love Joe Brady, but that's what we get for playing conservative.
That's true.
We played the John Fox type of game. Back in the day, fucking hated watching those games because that's how it was. We played John Fox. Conservative. And it always bites us in the ass.
Yeah.
You got to come up. You got to fucking be aggressive, and you got to attack the damn defense head on instead of playing conservative when you're only up a fucking score or 10 points. So, yes, this loss hurt. Yes, the injuries hurt us. Okay? Losing McCaffrey. That sucks. I understand. Losing Shaq. Yes. That is our linebacker core right now. That hurt.
Yeah.
Okay. Having J.C. Horn out, it's a big punch to the secondary's gut.
Yeah.
We don't have Gilmore yet, so we're a little iffy on corner right now. I say that when we still got Dante and CJ and AJ.
Yeah.
Dante, CJ, AJ. But I'm going to say this. I'm tired of being the offense that relies on McCaffrey solely, and that's it. I want to be able to win a game. I want to be able to go out there and score points on offense without having McCaffrey in the fucking game. Because it seems like every time he's not in the game, Texans barely beat him. Offense, okay? Dallas had to come back. Didn't do shit the first 3 quarters.
Well, I'm gonna because I was gonna argue that and say, well, his offense did pretty good against Dallas, without
later on, when Dallas is playing, like a prevent defense the whole entire time. You're just getting chump change at that point. Yeah. However, it's good because in a young team, that's what you want to see. You want to see your young team go out there and still fight instead of just give up and be like, well, we lost this shit.
And take advantage of the fact that they were playing conservative.
Right. Which Sam Darnold, I'm gonna highlight him real quick because that shows great leadership in a quarterback. Okay, especially how young he is. He's 24. That speaks volume to me.
Yeah.
Yes, he's thrown 5 interceptions in 2 games. Not good at all. I'm not going to say it's solely on him. Now, what I did see in the Eagles game is everybody but DJ Moore was not getting open. DJ was the only fucking guy that was getting open.
He was the only guy. I don't recall like a big play from any other fucking receiver.
Nope. They were saying Robbie Anderson. They were saying Robbie Anderson doesn't get the touches. Why isn't he getting in touches? Dude, this guy's got to get open.
Yeah.
He has 2 routes in the fucking route tree.
Mm-hmm.
That is a streak.
And a deep post,
and a fucking deep poster across her.
Yeah.
Can't fucking do it. He had a damn out route on a 3rd and 10 in the 4th quarter. The last interception that Sam threw, the corner literally walked the fucking route. Or he just walked and put it on. It was the most rounded off fucking out I've ever seen in my life.
Which is weird because you would think that their former connection at New York would have made
but even in New York, he didn't have a lot of routes in the route tree. Now, I need more routes from him that are good. I need more receiver depth, or at least not even depth. Just get the fuck open. I need some people other than DJ Moore to get open. And I want to win a game, and I want to have good offensive, not play call. Well, yeah, play calling because we're too fucking conservative. But I want to win games, not relying on fucking Christian McCaffrey. I'm tired of it. That's not a good offense when you have to rely on a player, especially a fucking running back.
Well, yeah, but also, there's a lot of people. Take out he's y'all's best weapon. So take off any team's best offensive weapon, they're not going to play as good.
You think the Chiefs wouldn't do as good without Tyreek Hill?
He's got 1,000 yards already on the season.
The Titans didn't have AJ or Julio when they won.
Well, they played the fucking Jaguars.
Still.
What do you mean still? At least the Eagles have a good deep. Their offense sucks, but they got a good defense.
The Saints are winning without Michael Thomas.
That guy's overrated as fuck.
They have Kamara, yeah. And that too.
I'm just saying, if you take away the best offensive weapon on any team, they're not going to play as good. And he is y'all's best weapon because he can get, probably, I don't know what he averages. It's probably, I'd say 160 overall yards a fucking game.
It's not good.
Between rushing and receiving.
It's not good for us. It's not good for us. I don't want to rely solely on him. I want more from other guys.
Right, but the problem is
Now I believe DJ can do it, but that's one guy. He can't be open every fucking play. But he can't do what
McCaffrey does because McCaffrey can run and receive.
But he can't get open every play.
I think he can. I think he's good enough.
DJ,
he probably does.
I didn't look into it, but I'm pretty sure he got fucking double teamed the whole entire damn time.
Still had about 6 or 7 catches.
I'm just saying they didn't have to cover anybody else.
I know what you want, but what team really has that? When you take their best offensive weapon out and they play, no team really has that.
I get it. But our offense, I feel, should be good enough to score more than 18 points. Or score more than 7, 8, 9, 10 points against Dallas until the 4th quarter. Come on now. Philly does not have a great secondary. They don't. They have a good front
seven. That secondary, great front 7, though. A couple of those interceptions were pressure picks.
We figured that out.
So
no, I'm not. Sam didn't have a bad game. Didn't have that bad of a game. Yes, the last interception that was Robbie. The other two, one was
one was bad.
One was his fault.
Yeah.
The other one was pressure, and you could say the one with Robbie was pressure too. So our offensive line still fucking sucks. That's no surprise. But come on now, Dallas doesn't have a great defense. Philly does not have a good secondary.
Yeah.
Our receivers should be able to get open more often, besides DJ Moore. Yeah. I get what you're saying, but come on now. We have a better defense or a better offense to score more than 18 fucking points against Philly and 10 against Dallas in the first 3 quarters. Fuck it. I'm tired of it.
I give you that. I mean, I was just trying to make you feel better about it.
Now, I don't think that we're out, okay? I don't think we're out and we're not going to be, because the defense is still there, even without 4 fucking players, 4 of our best players. I still think our season's there. I don't think we're out of it. I think we're a playoff team, but...
I'm about to say, because y'all had the easiest schedule. One of the easiest... Y'all had the easiest schedule coming in the season. Yeah. Like, who do you play next week?
Yeah. The Vikings. That's going to be tough.
Okay. Defensively, you're going to want McCaffrey for the Vikings. Mm-hmm. That's going to be just as tough as the Eagles' defense was. Mm-hmm. So, but like... Y'all have already played a couple decent. Like, y'all probably don't have that many, like, oh, wow, tough teams to play at this point. Do you?
Tampa twice. Patriots. Cardinals.
Tampa's got a sus defensive back, though. So, if y'all... And they're... Actually, damn, you're right. I can't say anything about it.
Oh, yeah, their front seven's going to fucking be in the backfield most of the time.
Yeah, they probably will. They held us to negative rushing yards. So, yeah, you're probably right.
It's sad. All right, I'm not going to be that fan and just bag on us after one lot. We were expected to lose the Dallas game. I even thought it. That was fine. I'm not mad. I wasn't mad at that. Yeah, Dallas is good. Dallas is a fucking great team.
Well, it was like a great offense versus a great defense. I thought it'd be. Mm-hmm. I thought you had a good chance to win.
And they scored 36. Granted, 2 interceptions.
It's fine. You guys are fine.